Good morning, everybody. Again, it's Big Ass Chris here to. I did a video earlier on Hawaii a true story about George Helm and Kimo Mitchell. And with that in my mind, I thought of something that was relative. And I just wanted to share it. That a dear friend of mine who is now passed, Arther was a singer in the band Waiehu Sons of Maui. And quickly, Arther had a significant stutter. I mean, you would have to wait and be patient and, and just let him say what he needed to say, but it was a struggle for him, or what appeared to be a struggle, because to people who can speak, somewhat fluently, it was a struggle to watch him struggle. But God bless him. I love him dearly, always have. And I was about probably 21 or 22, so I was young. Came from the East Coast on the mainland, Mr. Rock and Roll, and Mr. Cool, and Mr. Post Hippie, and but I was young, so everything was very off the cuff, kind of off the sleeve, or very superficial. It's hard to really dig into things deep when you're younger, because you're just at least for me, I was all over the place, psychologically. This oh shiny, oh the wind blows this way, and I go with it, or fight it depending on how I felt that day. But Arther was a musician and a lovely singer, and the point about his stuttering that I wanted to make was that he struggled speaking, and he played out live performing, and when he sang, it was like the voice of an angel. Never stuttered, never hesitated. Quite astounding. So this beautiful man was telling me when I was young, right, 21, 22, in the town of Poela, that he recorded this song. And he goes, I recorded Over the Rainbow. Now, I'm 21 from the East Coast, kid from the East Coast. Can't decide whether I'm 21 or 22. Haven't figured that out yet, apparently. And I just recall my the way I reacted. I was like, oh, that's cool. And I'm thinking, Rainbow Connection. It's on the other side. What am I? 7 years old. I'm a cool guy, man. What is that over the rainbow stuff? So my point that I wanted to make is, because I had this preconception of, what's that? That's a childish song. Here's a grown man singing a childish song. And I realize now that I missed out. Because of me prejudging, kind of brushing it aside and not maybe asking him more about it, or just kind of like listening rather than prejudging. Let that experience unfold rather than me, shutting it down with my, oh yeah, who cares about that? It's not rock and roll. It's not cool. It's for kids. So I missed out. And so for anybody at any time, and we all do it all the time, I do, is, our prejudging is part of our, not just our ego, but it's, self-protection, perpetuation. There's a lot of things that go through your head when you prejudge something, Am I going to, play with that loaded gun? You better know what you're doing. So the that prejudging, everything that we prejudge, for whatever reason, you may be missing out, because I did back then. So you can still listen to Arther Betts sing. You can YouTube Waiehu Sons and Over the Rainbow. And that's Arther, my dear friend, singing, along with Sheldon and Kevin. God bless Arther. God bless Sheldon. They have passed. And God bless Kevin of the Waiehu Sons.